my paper burning down. Hey, hey, hey. They said success would come, but one more zero and I'm still numb. Hey, hey, hey. But what did I have to show? Not in the problems, no healing. This story's getting old. There's only one thing that we're needing. Love is the strongest medicine I know. Love is the strongest medicine you know. Love.
But here is the place. I just got here. I feel like a little girl, like going to first day of kindergarten or something. My husband's like, you got this, it's gonna be good. And I was scared. It looks really cute inside. Just starting for some reason, I feel really nervous. So I'm about to cleanse and call my angels close. And that's it. Yeah.
What is your...
Alright, just wanted to say hi.
Thank you so much. Like, it means so much to me that she came. And you're coming from Raleigh, right? I saw your Instagram story.
I had to book a hotel. Like, I sent my husband the venue. I was like, this is where it is. Find a hotel nearby just so I could come to this. So I'm so glad that I did.
I am so happy. She is the sweetest. And subscribe to her channel.
We're talking about all the things.
Thank you.
But they have like, they have this.
Stop.
See the difference? Like,
Yes. Wait.
Got back to the hotel room. I was gonna do a little tour, but we're all tired. Hubby's sleeping in there, so I'll just show you tomorrow. Issa did poop though. It did get everywhere. And I changed him. It's bedtime. Do you have a good time with your daddy? Whoa. Let's go to sleep, little guy.
And they try to tell us what we need. Big houses, diamonds, fast rides. But lies on lies. When all we really need are the things money can't buy. Love is the strongest medicine I know. Love is the strongest medicine you know. Love is the strongest medicine we grow. Love is the strongest medicine I know. Love is the strongest medicine you know. Love is the strongest medicine we grow. Love is the strongest medicine.
You gonna rock that outfit all day? Breakfast. Good morning. I don't know if I've told you guys yet, but Issa had the craziest accident last night. Came back straight into mommy mode. But we're about to eat our delicious food. So he's gonna have to wear this all day today. And that's okay. We're staying in a really cool part. There's like a really cool park here in Charlotte. Oh, here you go. You're gonna eat it? Adam's getting the food right now, but I'm excited to explore. Where's Daddy? Okay, we're gonna eat now. We are ready. He ended up changing. that group right there. I don't know what's going on. Hi! So cute. They have their little chairs. And those are the cake. Super hot. We're actually on our way back, and we found that there is a gold mine on our way. So we're stopping here to use the bathroom and look for gold. My husband's excited.
Every time you feel like there's something missing, I'll remind you that we got it all. Every time your feet slip, you start tripping, I'm behind you. Every time.
Just got home. It's about to be 7 p.m. and Jay should get here any second. We're watching Lilo and Stitch, and I'm so exhausted from the trip. We went to a mining little thingy, and it just feels like a really long day, so I'm just gonna wrap up my thoughts maybe later on today or in the morning so that I can end the vlog with my overall experience. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish regrouping here. Hopefully my phone doesn't die, and I'm holding the phone, not using my tripod because this was the easiest thing, so hopefully my hand doesn't get tired. There's a lot of, I hope, you know, this doesn't happen, but I just wanted to finish regrouping so that I could go ahead and edit and upload this vlog for you guys. So that's kind of where I'm at now. If you are new here, I talk a lot about spirituality. I have a two-way communication with my guidance. My guidance is the same thing as angel spirit guides, and I did ask them for a keyword for this workshop, and the keyword was seamless. And what that meant to me is that everything just unfolded perfectly for me, including my trip to Charlotte, because I drove from Raleigh and I was thinking about, like, what if there's traffic, like what if, I don't know, a lot of what ifs, and everything just unfolded perfectly. But it also related to me, or this word relates to me in a way that it also signifies my YouTube journey. It just sort of gives me that comfort to relax and to breathe, because everything is unfolding perfectly, even if things seem like detours or slow growth or whatnot. There's really no such thing, because as long as I have a platform to share my voice, to share my message, to spread positivity and wellness and anything related to who I am as a soul, as a person, then there's really, you know, numbers really don't mean anything. At least in that way. I know there's a lot, like I learned so much, like algorithm and SEOs and all these different things, but I just think it's super fascinating, and I've shared this before everywhere, that these platforms are free: Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and all of these places. So we all each have a platform to share whatever we want to share. So why not share about our purpose and what we're passionate about? And that's kind of where I'm at in my journey. There was, you know, there's so many things that were holding me back that I have broken the barriers, or broken these what are they called, like blocks or whatnot. But I think I'm getting off topic. So the most important tip that she shared, and the biggest tip, and actually I knew this, but it was just sort of nice to hear it so that I can be disciplined if this is something that's important to me. But the biggest tip was being consistent And I want to share that I opened my YouTube in 2010, and I started doing vlogs around 2013-ish. And a lot of you guys have actually told me that you've been here with me since that time. So you know that I've taken videos down and I've like re-uploaded, and I've taken lots of breaks in between, and so I haven't been consistent. And you know, it's kind of been hard to sort of be consistent with children, but it's a priority of mine, so I'm gonna make it work. But what I wanted to share is that when I started, I made friends here on YouTube, and we all of us had very little subscribers. We were just starting. This was like 2013-ish, and all 4 of the friends that I'm thinking about now make a YouTube or have a YouTube career, and they have like 200,000 to 300,000 subscribers, and they were consistent. They work their butts off, and it shows because we had similar audiences, and I just was in and out, and they were not. They all ended up doing different things, and of course, like, they've grown, so there's different things going on in life, but it's just really cool to see, you know, how far they've come and whatnot. And I know I said that it's not really it's not really about the amount of people that subscribe, at least the way that I see it, but it is nice to have my message reach all the people that it needs to reach. So that's kind of the way that I see it. That's sort of my concept there. In the past, I used to look at it like not that way. Like, I want, you know, to make a career out of it and stuff like that, but I didn't really have purpose behind it, and now I do, because I know what my purpose is, and I'm very clear on that. What my motives have changed, because I want to genuinely help people. I want to be of service. I want to share positivity, wellness, and me as in my essence, as in my purpose, my thrust. Okay, so there was, what else did we do? Oh, she was just sharing ideas for titles and things like that, and how I kind of like had an inkling that the words on titles should be keywords. So that's kind of what I took away from that. And I wrote a little message from my angels there on the side that they were, you know, sharing with me as I was listening to class. They said, be proud of your channel, be personal, because people, well, and this is something that she shared as well, but be proud of my channel, instead of the way that I used to be like, yeah, like, I have a channel, but like, it's just something I do on the side, or like, I would downplay it. And this applies to anything in life. Be proud of anything that you do. It's a big deal, because it's yours, and because it's important to you, and because, you know, that kind of thing. So if I bring this back in the eye, I'm just going to be really proud of anything that I do, including my channel, and especially when I talk about it, because it is important to me, and there's a lot of work that goes behind it, and I keep trying to improve, but I've watched countless of amount of tutorials and different things on how to edit on my phone, because it's just been the easiest thing to not use a laptop. And I've spent a lot of time, like, it doesn't seem that way because I don't do it like it's fun for me, but there is a lot of work that goes behind the skill that I'm constantly polishing. And why would I want to downplay that? That's all of my creativity and my work and all of this stuff. So yeah, so let's see, post frequently. I wrote down just ideas that I was being inspired so to share about my skills. And something that I take into consideration, and she touched on how the thumbnails, like, most people watch on phone, so to make sure that it looks really good on the phone, and since I edit on the phone, and I know people watch on their phone. It just gives me the eye of what it looks like to other people from my phone as opposed to a laptop. So she talked about SEOs, which were, you know, I kind of had an inkling, but it's nice to now know that I can put words in my title that people may be searching. And she just went in, and what I loved about this workshop is that I hadn't really heard people like just really go in depth about certain things, like even like the description bar and how she breaks it up into like in her own channel and why, and all of those things. So I just thought that was really cool, because a lot of times we may sort of wonder, especially anybody that's aspiring to have a YouTube channel or be a YouTuber, it's kind of like, it's nice to know, to sort of like pick somebody's brain of like, why did you do your description exactly like this, or what was your thought behind this, or what was your thought behind that thumbnail or this edit, or you know, these kind of things that somebody that's into YouTube like might geek about. That was me. And something that I was interested in was transcription, which it just seems like so much work. So I'm gonna try to figure it out, because I think there are people you can hire to because I think the YouTube one may not be super accurate, but to translate and have like a description, like captions, you know what I mean, like this is in English, so to have the captions in Spanish, because I do want to have both languages on this channel, like I've mentioned before. So that's something that's important to me, so I'll look more into that. She went into sponsorships and all of like how you actually make money on YouTube, because that is important. It is a job, and that's pretty much it for that I wrote down from what she was sharing. The other part that I really enjoyed was talking to a few. So after that, she did Q&A, and a lot of people asked really great questions. And after the questions, we were going to do a group picture. So I walked back around, and one of the girls that was in the workshop, there was like 44 people in the workshop. So she stops me, and she was just super curious about my mic, because I have like a little, what is it called? Like a little setup, like a mobile setup. So I have my phone. I use a Moment case for lenses so that it gives me like a wide angle, different things for vlogging. And then I also have like a little baby mic. So this is what sits on top of my phone. And I think my husband's calling me. I'm just gonna finish up really quick. So anyway, she comes up to me, and she's just super curious about this. She was like, I saw you, and I just wanted to be like, what is that? And like, I really wanted to come up to you and ask you questions. So I was like, oh my gosh, let's totally geek out. So I pull out like all of my tripods that I have. They always carry in my little bag just in case. All of my lenses, and I gave her like just what I know and what I use, because she uses Instagram a lot, and I see that a lot of people, I was sharing with her that a lot of YouTubers, I see them doing Instagram's vlogs now, and I learned that after the new year, Instagram's gonna start to do like, I don't know, like more similar to YouTube. Actually, I may be wrong in what I'm sharing, because everything is just sort of like a blur, but what I understood was that there's going to be like paid advertisements or something like that, which I know there hasn't been up to now, which means that like people have been able to use whatever music they want to use, but I don't know what that means. That may mean an opportunity for anybody that likes to vlog, because one of the things that's kind of hard to do when you vlog and you have Instagram is that Instagram stories is, to me, that's exactly what vlogging is, except with vlogging, at the end of the day, you put the clips together and you edit it into a nice video. And with Instagram stories, it sort of does it for you. So if someone catches up to all of the stories and what you did today, they're all together already, sort of like, they're a little bit choppier. Obviously, they're not, they're not edited like to look seamless. There's my keyword. But what we both shared that we really like is that they are in real time, so you just feel that connection with whoever you're sharing way more. And the thing with stories is that sometimes they can get super, super long, and that's where Instagram TV comes in. And so anyway, she was really interested in the mic and my setup, and I shared with her everything that I know, the apps that I use to edit on my phone, because I edit all of my vlogs that you guys see. They're edited on my phone, and then I use the Moment Gear, which I do have a link in my description down here somewhere. It is an affiliate link, but it's awesome that I have it, because I purchase it all for myself because I love to vlog on my phone. And the other thing that I was sharing is that I do have the DSLR, but it's not, like, especially with kids, like if I'm trying to vlog with my kids, you know, throughout the day or even like at a restaurant or at night or anywhere, like when I went to New York City, it would be like, it would be all about vlogging. If I have my phone, anybody's capturing stories, everybody's doing Instagram stories or little things. They're little snippets, and I can do that with my phone, but I can save it for a vlog later, and it doesn't really disrupt, like if I'm actually hanging out with a friend. It's not like, oh, it's just about me vlogging, you know what I mean? Which, you gotta do what you gotta do, but it's like a huge setup to have like one of those. And I know, I mean, I'm sacrificing quality here, but I think at the end of the day, it's just the most important thing is to connect, you know? So there was that, and then I shared the same thing with a few of the other ladies. One girl flew from Arizona. We were just talking, and that was definitely one. Hey guys, my camera phone died in that last clip, so I just wanted to go ahead and close the vlog here and tell you thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I wanted to add that Natalie was such a sweet, genuine, humble person. Everything that you see in her vlogs is exactly who she is in person. I just really enjoyed going to her workshop. I've always seen the value and thought that it would be such a good idea that YouTubers would do in-person workshops, because I've never seen any. Well, maybe it's where I live, maybe people do this, but I haven't heard of YouTubers doing workshops in person to give you all of the things that they've learned along their YouTube journey. I know that there are YouTube videos about this, but there's just so much value of going in person. And it's just really cool to see someone, you know, and watch their journey and then talk to them in person. And it's just, yeah, it was just a really cool experience. And there's definitely something to the like attracts like, because all of the girls that I met there had the same authentic, genuine, lively, you know, characteristics. Like Sophie came up to me and she was wondering about my microphone and my little setup, and then I was talking to 4 of the other girls, and they were just also like, I didn't want to leave. I just was talking to all of them, and I heard it from 2 people when I was sharing about the gear that I use. They were like, I knew there was a reason that I was meant to come here today. And it just felt really nice that they said that while they were talking to me, and that I felt the same way while I was talking to them. Like, I knew that it was going to be a great workshop, but I didn't know that like I was going to be super, super happy by the end. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I knew it was going to be awesome, but it just, I don't know, it just was, it was just really awesome. I don't even know. I don't even have the words to describe it, but I don't want to make this super long. I just wanted to say that I really admire all of the qualities and characteristics that describe her. I think it's really awesome to be so young and super driven for all of her goals and dreams, and I think that's definitely something that other people can see in her as an example, and as something that can be done. Like, she had this vibe of, if I can do it, you can do it too. She kind of she didn't say that in words, but I think the room definitely felt that anything was possible in the way that she was talking about it. Yeah, just kind of like, everybody starts somewhere, be patient, and keep going. That's basically what I took away. And thank you so much for watching again. I will see you guys on the next one.